and they're going to constantly be a problem. I'll tell you why. Like, for example, young lady right there. She said, I never get to talk. I never get to talk.
Personally, I don't have to be on this podcast.
But let me tell you what's weird about that.
And you didn't get my Instagram or none of that
Real quick.
stuff. Okay,
Real
let me
quick.
get up.
Okay, so let's address everything you have to say.
A few moments later.
Can you move that out like super? Like, can you move that out so she can exit? Switch the camera on to her.
They don't need to go this way.
Move that out. Let her.
It's kind of sad.
Yeah.
They don't need to go this way.
Okay.
You gonna touch me?
No, we're not gonna touch you. We're just
Look
gonna
at it.
we're gonna let you.
Why are you doing
Look.
that?
The content that I have for you guys here today comes from Saint in the Sitter, who triggered a young woman during his dating podcast and got kicked off the show in hilarious fashion. So let's go on ahead and watch a prime example of fatherless behavior or behavior from a young woman that has never been told at all throughout her life and being checked because of it. Without further ado.
So, gentlemen watching, I want you guys to know that there's some women that no matter what you tell them, what you teach them, how patient you are, they will always be unruly, disrespectful. You'll never get along with them.
Yeah, some of them.
These are the very worst women to get pregnant because there will never be anything good.
Big
They
true.
will always have an excuse, a story, an issue.
Yes. Never take
And
accountability.
the worst ones, you can tell them from a mile away.
Yeah.
They love attention. They crave for attention
Uh.
because no one else is as important as them,
Right.
including you.
It's called main character syndrome. I find it so hilarious that the common word of these modern day women is narcissist when used to describe past relationship with the men that they've been involved with. But if you take a quick scroll in the way that they represent themselves digitally, it's clear to see that they're just projecting narcissism because they are the one that is narcissistic.
And they're going to constantly be a problem. I'll tell you why. Like, for example, young lady right there. She said, I never get to talk. I never get to talk.
Personally, I don't have to be on this podcast.
But let me tell you what's
and
weird
you
about
didn't get
that.
my Instagram
Real quick.
or none of that
Real quick.
stuff. Okay,
Real
let me
quick.
get up.
Okay, so let's address everything
let
you
you
have
get
to
up.
say. We're going to address everything you have to say.
You didn't even
You
address
said I didn't get your...
my-
No, hold on. You
Okay.
said I didn't get your Instagram. Why didn't I get your Instagram?
You didn't get my Instagram because I went to the bathroom. You also didn't get my
Okay,
age. You skipped
hold
on
the
me.
mic up like we advised you. Now, real quick.
You skipped on me. You
No, real
didn't get
quick.
my age.
Focus
you
on one thing
Skipped
at a
on
time.
me.
Why didn't we get your Instagram?
I went to the bathroom.
Okay, now stop right there. Was that
Why?
my fault or was that your fault?
Okay, so back to what I was saying.
No, on the
So
Instagram.
you didn't say how old I was. You didn't say
Hold
if I
on.
was single or where
We're
I
gonna
was
get
from or
there.
none of that
No,
stuff.
we're going to get there. Focus on the first thing, which is the Instagram.
Yeah.
The Instagram.
Now,
Bring it back.
when I was collecting everyone's information, everyone else was here.
And
Yeah.
I reminded you, did I not? Did I not
Wait,
remind
hold on.
you?
Everyone else
Did
was...
I not?
Can I actually
I had to go to the bathroom.
No.
I came back and I said, hey, we'll catch up on it. But back to what I
Okay,
was saying.
and here's another thing.
I didn't say
No,
how
no,
old I was
no,
if
here-
I was single. I
Here's
was
another
skipped
thing.
upon.
Here's another thing. So I've never met you in my whole life. You think I'm
course.
discriminating against you?
I don't think you're discriminating. I didn't put
You
nothing
think I'm-
on this.
Well, then why would I do something malicious to you like
So
try
I
to
just
not
asked,
include
why
your
am I
stuff?
skipped upon? That's all. You say you'll come back, never came back.
You don't
And then
make
you
sense.
didn't even come back. You didn't even ask me my
You don't
age or
make
none of
sense.
that.
And let me
You
ask you
asked
another
everybody.
question. Let me
It's
ask you
okay.
another
People
question.
could recap it, Nixie.
Let me ask you another question. What time did you get here?
What time did I get here?
That's the question. What
I
time
got
did you
here.
get
I got here before 6. It was 5 minutes before 6.
It was 5 minutes before 6.
Yes.
Did you have time to go to the bathroom?
the bathroom then?
Right.
Okay, but like that's
Got 'em.
besides the point.
See, it's not besides the point, and it's literally the crux of the argument. You claim essentially that he's ostracizing you for some reason, not allowing you to give your Instagram. Meanwhile, you should have been there on time or gotten there early in order to use the bathroom so that when the recording started, you could be sitting down to talk through this. But see, you lack decorum. You lack respect. So you chose at the beginning of the show to walk out, to go use the bathroom. And what's crazy is unless he challenged this point right here, she would then leave and talk about how much of a mean and sensitive dirtbag that he is because he did not allow her to give her account. Meanwhile, it was your fault.
You
That
didn't
is
start
the
the
point.
podcast.
That is the point. The point is that when I tell everyone to sit here and I'm going to collect your information, I sit over there and I typed in everyone's information bit by bit. And not only did I type in their information, I asked them, do you have any products or services I can help you sell? Do you a favor? You chose to get up and walk into the bathroom.
So
Right.
back
That's your
to what I
decision
was
as an adult.
saying. You've been skipping over me this whole podcast.
Oh my
and
God.
I gotta be here for this.
Now,
Listening to a woman like this will make every brain cell in your brain slowly die. Again, this is what happens when you never say no or you never hold the line against a child. They grow up to be disrespectful, nonsensical adults.
here's
And
the
then,
crazy
and
thing.
then I'm not gonna get
Kush
degraded
is-
neither.
You're talking about you don't get a chance to talk. Kush hasn't talked half as much as you.
No,
and-
she hasn't, but she
and
also
hold on
hasn't
one
raised
second.
her hand neither to talk.
And the young lady next to her hasn't talked half
She
as much as
also
you
hasn't
talk.
raised her hand.
So why are
neither to
you
talk.
so special that you need to advocate at that level?
Because you said you come back to me and you never did.
Now, do you think that was because I don't like you or just because the show is flowing and we're going to give you some airtime?
The thing
Right.
is, nobody is putting that on you directly. I'm just saying.
Then
just
why
speaking.
whine and complain about it? Like
I'm
someone's
just
trying to do
speaking
you
what's
dirty.
going on. I'm just saying what's going on. You'll be like, hey, let's come back. Let's go back to the same 3 girls that you talked with.
So you think that you're not getting a fair shot here?
What I'm saying is I'm not getting a chance to speak, and that's all I'm saying. I've been skipped upon multiple times. Can everybody agree here? Have I been skipped upon multiple times? I'm not gonna lie.
You know,
I've
that's-
been skipped
no,
upon
that's
multiple
actually
times.
a
And I'm
really-
speaking up for myself. That's a
That's
different
a
thing.
re-
I have
That's a
actually
different
heard your
thing.
perspective a couple
That's a
times.
different thing.
Peace and
I've
saints.
raised my hand.
Peace and
Peace and
saints.
saints.
Okay, we're gonna go. I want to hear the ladies' opinions. We'll even get the gentlemen's opinions because
Let's
I'm
get it.
actually quite interested to hear what their perspective is.
I'm interested
and when
before
we-
I walk out of here.
And what we're actually
'Cause I don't
ask-
need this.
Why do you keep talking while I'm talking?
It's okay. Keep going. Here, let me put the microphone out.
Thank you.
We good.
Jesus Christ. You know, this is the unruly ones that talk over you, that they're the most problematic individuals.
Yeah, I'm convinced that hosting dating podcasts is going to take years off anyone's life that does it, just due to the stress from it, from the bullshit that you have to listen to. So anyone that does it gets my respect. But what I think Saint is doing here is actually very interesting. He's giving the rude individual a moment to talk, and now he's bringing this level of disrespect out to the audience. And my guess is that he's not doing this really to try to get other people's opinions, but to inevitably tie this back into a teaching lesson for everyone that's in the room.
Jesus. Okay. So the question is, was she skipped over at a level of frequency to where it seems as though she's being wrongly singled out? And also take into account the other people who were not skipped over, did they reach out and start speaking to where you had to tell them to stop talking? So has she been wrongly skipped over and not received enough airtime to where it shows that I'm trying to discriminate against her? And you can give your opinions. We'll take everyone's opinion.
I think I have seen her speak frequently. I feel like if anybody feels like they're not going to get their time, definitely just raise your hand, because that's what I've been doing. Technically, I feel like a few of us have been pretty quiet or just listening, hearing it out. So if you really, really want to be heard, raise that, you know. And
I raised my hand and I was.
Don't
indeed
talk
fast.
over
She's
this
so
young
combative.
lady. Let this young lady speak. We're gonna come all the way around. Just let this young lady
and
speak.
I'm not saying that you haven't that you're not of value to your opinion. If you feel that way, you can feel however you may want to feel. I think it's a good 50-50. I think a lot of people have been talked over. I think a lot of people haven't had their chance. I think a lot of people are rushing to get their say in. So I'm a hold it in the middle, because I think that she has had time, and because I'm not paying attention all the time.
Sure.
So she might have actually gotten skipped over,
Mhm.
but I'm not like this, you know. So like
Yeah.
it's a 50-50, because I have seen her speak, but like I said, for me, like I feel like she's trying to get her opinion out a lot.
Right.
I'm trying to get my
She's-
opinion
yeah.
out. Everyone's
Yeah.
trying to get their opinion. So I think with what you're trying to do, I do respect what you're trying to do, which is raise your hand, peace to the saints, calm everybody down, because everybody wants to say something. We're all here for a reason.
And I'll give
Listen, baby girl, if you got main character energy and if you want the mic the majority of the time, you should not be on a dating podcast where there's at least 10 other people in the room. You're going to be fighting for the mic. You're going to be fighting for attention. And if you have a problem with that, get a large enough platform where people give a F about the things that you have to say and be interviewed by somebody. And I also wanted to take note at what the young lady said in regards to you're entitled to your feelings. And this is a common mantra that I hear time and time and time again. Anybody can be entitled to anything, but is what you feel in reality? Is it what is actually happening? Because at the end of the day, F your feelings. What is happening from a truth perspective right in front of all of us? Observable reality. This is why it's so dangerous for people to lie in this air of unrealistic expectation or delusion for so long, because that is now their reality. And in her reality, she's now the victim.
You a 15-second reply to that. I'm gonna just do a 15-second, and I'm gonna pass it to you, and then we're gonna go to the next person. Oh, you want to go
I'm
first?
allowed
Go
to
ahead.
talk.
Go ahead.
Am I
He's
allowed to
being
talk?
very
Yeah, we'll give you
respectful
15
for her
Okay,
attitude.
okay. I just feel like I haven't got a chance to talk as much as everybody else in here, and I have had some important things to say. And you have said that you'll come back.
Look at
and
this
you
girl.
didn't come back on certain things, and that's all
She's
I'm
like,
saying.
this chick
It's
crazy.
not nothing about
Look at
unfairness.
Iro.
I'm just saying
So that's
I would
15
like to get
seconds
a
there.
chance to speak.
Okay, so that was 15 seconds.
Oh,
And-
it
That's
was?
rough.
Yeah, I just found out on my And we're gonna go to every single lady and let them weigh in. So real quick.
Yeah, I would like us to go through everybody so that way we all get a chance. No, that would be nice.
Getting skipped.
Okay, we on his show.
Okay.
Pick up your mic, baby.
I've been trying to say we on his show. He the boss.
That's what I.
Like he's the boss.
He gave us an One thing I'm gonna say is he did give us an opportunity.
I agree.
You
but
understand we're taking time out to
women are
double
in
check
this
that
room?
you got the time.
Give him
So
a
if that's
second.
the case, then we're gonna do that with everybody.
Thank you, Precious. Okay, that should have been a last
Okay.
conversation.
It's gonna start to go
All
up the
right, so here we
reins
go.
here in a second.
And number one, there's a lot of women
It's
here.
okay.
We
I
want
ain't
to
gotta
give
be
everyone
here,
a
to be
chance to
honest. I
speak.
call my mom.
So leave them.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
We don't need you here. You can leave.
Yeah.
It's okay. You can leave as well while they're
Yeah.
calling you a thug.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's okay, baby. I don't take no offense to
Yeah.
nothing. I
Right.
take it as constructive criticism.
Right.
I don't get
It's
offended.
It's about peace.
For context, it was a section where they talked about her tattoos and told her that she had like some thug tattoos.
It's about love and it's about unity. Let's not go against each other. We're females. Let's not do that now.
Okay, so here we go.
Let's not go against each other, man.
Are you on your phone? While
Peace
we're-
and saints, bro. Peace
Yeah.
and saints, bro.
So what's crazy
Okay.
about this is that now
Thank
she's
you.
stopping
Okay,
the
so-
entire podcast to go on her phone because she's getting kicked out.
Yeah.
It's actually crazy.
yeah. Can you
Just
move
making
that
a
out like
scene.
super? Can you move that out so she can exit? Switch the camera on to her.
It don't
so
need to
you
go this way.
Move that out. Let her.
It's kind of sad.
Yeah.
It don't need to
Unlike-
go this way.
Okay.
And my assumption is that this was a live
Beautiful
stream, so there's nothing that they could do at the current junction.
What, you gonna touch me?
No, we're not gonna touch you. We're just
Look at
gonna
it.
we're gonna let you.
Why, so why are you doing
Look.
that?
No,
I
we
can't.
no one needs to touch
You're
you.
talking about ladies. in
No,
general?
we don't. We
can't.
don't. No, you can go.
They do because men are
Go.
leaders.
Here's the thing. So it looks like this gentleman over here is trying to move in to subdue this hyena from continuing to ruin the show. And I saw some people down in the comments saying that, hey, you need a female security guard. No, you don't need a female security guard. You can just get a security guard, right? But you have to hire that person. And they have to be accredited or have whatever certifications, just ensure that the paperwork is right so that they can kick chicks like this out. Based on his outfit, this is a guy that's just in a room and not a security guard.
Freedom of speech.
Okay.
But nowadays crossing lines, you gotta have respect. You gotta have respect, bro.
Continue your podcast.
But he doesn't need your direction.
I'm happy.
Continue
to
the
be
podcast,
here.
but you're on the
I
phone.
ain't hating on nobody, bro. Yeah, if you need anything, really unnecessary.
I'm gonna refill what I got going on.
Do you have anything in here?
No, I'm good. I'm gonna chill here.
He just
My
asked
mom
you to
is here.
step
You don't have to
outside,
deal with
Mama.
that. I'm sorry.
He just
I
asked you to
told
step
you let me
outside.
talk, and you don't like doing that.
Your mom dropped you off?
Continue your show. You holding us our time.
Sorry, mommy.
What time? Our time.
You're holding the time up.
Thank you.
That's okay.
What? Get disrespectful by a man?
It's not disrespectful. You're taking it disrespectfully. We're not listening to listen. Let's respond.
Look. If I got something to say, he don't want me to say, we chilling.
But at the same time,
Look, you ain't got security, and security come. They better not touch me. I'm gonna sue the security.
Oh my God.
Let's find out. Who are you? Like I was saying, who are you? What do you do? Go outside and find out what? You're not special. Who are you? Anyway.
Yo, it's so crazy. this girl looks like a bug. Looking like a buck 15 soaking wet, talking about touch me or I'm gonna do something to you. It's completely ridiculous. If this was a guy sitting here acting in this manner, refusing to get up, number one, this generally doesn't happen. It's women who act like babies like this when they can't get their way. But if it did happen, it more than likely would come to blows because men live in a space where the threat of violence is real to them. But in her delusion, she's the biggest, baddest, strongest person in the room who could talk however she wants to.
I've already tried to speak my logic. I have children to pick up at 10
And they try to be nice to you. Uh-oh.
Not even just room. No, for what? I need you to come pick me up right now. It's not about drinking.
I went to the medical field.
Look at the ratchetness. Look at the hood boogerness. Disgusting.
Whatever. I'm surprised. I just didn't. I wasn't expecting that from her. I really wasn't.
With the goddamn Super Saiyan 3 wig on. The nerve of this coward.
Well, Mama, but why are you still?
Looking like a stink bug.
Okay, thank you. Do we know how long that might take?
She's trying to get attention. It's fine. She's young.
Thank you.
Sometimes the frontal lobe doesn't fully develop until later.
Okay. Peace to the Saints.
Peace to the Saints.
We got security on the way.
Peace to the
so we
Saints.
can all we can resume. Security will be here probably within about 10 minutes.
Everybody get back in their seats.
And they'll be here to extract her. We'll be there. They'll be here to extract her. So go ahead and grab your seats. We'll give everybody 5 seconds to get back to their seat. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. So we'll go ahead and carry on. I don't know if this young lady is.
I think she did.
Okay, she had a. Okay, all right. Who wants to switch over here? Whoever wants to switch over there can take that.
Right there.
Okay, yeah. All right, come on over.
Yeah.
All right, thank you guys for having me. You guys have a nice day.
Goodbye.
Oh, now she want to leave when security comes. That's good. That's crazy. Lock the door. Lock the door. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
That's a bigger one
Go ahead,
on the right
door.
right there.
I will flame you. Are you serious? Are you serious with that wig? You are kidding. No, hold on. Show these goddamn feet. Hell nah. Hey, listen, Subadai, grab this camera. Yeah, come over here. Show these feet.
Show the feet.
Your feet are still in slavery. Please stop it. Your feet are in slavery. You need to exit out of here. You are filthy out here. Listen, you are a filthy rascal. I don't know what that wig smell like. Go ahead. I don't know what that wig smell like.
Nah, not to zoom in on the chocolatas.
Crazy. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh,
can you get them
no.
shoes? Oh, look at them feet. Look at them feet. And close that door. I got
And
nothing
lock
else.
it.
Close that door. Close that door.
Girl.
Close that door.
People got
These
things.
unruly ones be something else, boy. Yeah, close that door, lock it up. That was crazy. Shorty was.
It'd be weird if I start praying.
Yeah. Let Jabri, could you pop that phone back on for us? Yeah. That was crazy. Listen.
Hey, yo, Marquette.
What I just saw.
Marquette.
Who said that?
You gotta watch your bigger pressure.
You know what the thing is?
Females in a position that's ready to defend you. In a sticky situation, I'm telling you.
Listen.
Especially females. I don't know if anybody here is like me, but I can't.
That was
I'm
crazy.
really built like that. I was ready to take off. I don't play like that. Exactly. That's why I walked away. That's why I walked away. I don't play like that. I don't.
Anybody that's messing
No,
with
for
my time is
real.
a problem.
And the crazy thing is,
That shit, bro.
she damn sure wanted to leave before the security got here. That's what kills me. Is I told her, I was like, I'm gonna call security. She's like, you don't have security. I was like,
Wait, why am I still lost? I don't know how that escalated.
Thank God for decrease.
I didn't go nowhere.
No. Grab the mic. Grab the mic. The thing, you know where I think it happened is that I said, okay, fair. You know, like we're both in the situation.
She gone. Y'all gotta sit next
Let's
to me.
hear
She
from
gone.
everybody and see what everyone else thinks. And I think that when she heard from you first,
Yeah.
she realized like, oh,
No one's
my
on her
delusion
team.
is about to be shattered. I'm not about
Right.
to hear what I want to hear.
Right.
So now I got to argue with each individual person. And then I think just realizing that she was not favored, she was outnumbered, then she just had a breakdown.
Yeah. You know, you can't not say, for me personally, you giving us an opportunity. So no matter if I feel like I'm offended, I'm not going to disrespect your show.
I appreciate that.
Period.
I appreciate that.
Period. Because if I'm doing the same thing, I would not want nobody disrespecting me, because you even said it before. I might say whoop-de-woo, but it's just, you know.
Right. Like I didn't
I
call
got
this young
called a
lady
thug, all types of
about
shit.
30 times.
And she handling
what
it.
it is.
She
Like,
handling it.
She's still
Right.
here.
She handling
She's
it.
still standing
But
her
when
Right.
people start to feel very insecure,
That's
to
'cause
a
it's
certain
true,
extent, because
baby.
me and her were cool. Like right when I sat down, like
Yeah.
we talked about a crystal, so we vibed off for a little bit. So that's why I probably shouldn't expect me to say all that, because she probably thought I was gonna. But that's why I had to give it 50-50, because I can't change my opinion for nobody, respectfully. And I'm gonna address my opinion respectfully as possible, because I don't want to because everybody in here
Truth
is
is the truth.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Everybody in
I
here
agree.
has potential,
Yeah.
and
I
I'm
agree.
not gonna ever take that away from nobody.
Shout out again to Saint in the Center. Guys, I'm going to leave a link to the show down in the description box down below so you can check out the entire video to see the comments after as well. But it absolutely amazes me that women like her will act or behave in a manner to show that they don't want to be there. Then at the point that they get asked to leave, will do everything in their power to not leave there. But how entitled are you to go on someone else's show? By the way, he don't need to do the show or even have you on there, but to do a show and be disrespectful like that towards the host. I don't understand where she gets the entitlement from, because she's not pretty. I would expect behavior like that from a bad chick. It shouldn't be tolerated either, but I'd more so expect it. But this is what happens when you bring a ratchet blonde wig wearing hood booger on a show to talk. These type of women disgust me. I want nothing to do with them. Only nice behaved. I only want the great behavior. The rest of the women that were down up in here, y'all cool with me. That one over there, stay away from me. And the last thing that I will comment on is that I appreciate Saint's demeanor during that whole situation. He never had to call her out her name, right? He roasted her a little bit, and I think she deserved it. But never had to call her out her name, never had to act tough, aggressive, because behavior like that is not fitting or unbecoming to a strong masculine man. You have to deal with women like that, like the children's that they represent themselves to be. Questions, comments, concerns. Y'all already know what to do. Mediocre tutorials and reviews at gmail.com. Guys, what you guys think about this interaction? Leave me some comments down below. We'll discuss it, and I will see you guys soon. Until next time, YouTube. Peace!
You don't wanna see me get vexed. Bars on your phone, tell a man you can't jack. The big girl, the ones who can't stretch. Breaking the neck when we in the car next. You don't wanna see me get vexed. Bars on your phone, tell a man you can't jack. The big girl, the ones who can't stretch. Breaking the neck when we in the car next. That bars need defibrillation ASAP. Get boxed with a straight guy. I'm reminded of mind state they lack. Every